Hey loves, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jennifer. Today I'm going to be going shopping for a gingerbread house party. I love decorating gingerbread houses. Not your typical gingerbread house though. We're going to be doing the old school graham cracker gingerbread houses. So it's kind of like a tradition. We like to make those every year. We're going to run to Walmart, pick up a few things for that. So let's get started. Leah does like the coins. Another thing that you can get for your party would be sprinkles. I'm not gonna get sprinkles because I already have sanding sugar and sprinkles at home, so I'm not gonna get that. Never saw this at Walmart. Dazzle Dust. Anyway, like I was saying, I feel like I have sprinkles at home. I have sanding sugar at home, but I think with all of this sugar, it should be enough. I'm about to go get some icing to, I guess, not spend a lot of time. I'm gonna get some frosting in a can and the graham crackers, and that'll be that. Holiday pajamas. Do y'all do holiday pajamas? I'm actually reusing our pajamas from last year because I made shirts last year. I didn't put a year. I just put like busy browns, something like holidays, and I did that for a reason. I did that so that we didn't have to buy pajamas every single year. I feel like, why buy Christmas pajamas every single year? Especially if everyone is the same size. So I didn't buy them this year. Everyone is just wearing the same ones. I guess for picture purposes, that would be different. If you want to take pictures and you want to be in different pajamas, I get that. Okay, so I made it home and this is my little mini Walmart haul. I needed some stuff to package some gifts, so I bought a couple bags, some gift tags and bows. And also this is the frosting that I got. I went with Great Value. It really wasn't too much of a price difference of the name brand, but I just went with that. It was good enough. And the graham crackers. I decided to go for like the $1.24 cartons of candy because they were enough. They had a lot of different bags of candy to choose from, but when I turned the corner and I saw all these different boxes of Christmas candy for $1.24, I was like, okay, this is perfect. It was good enough. I didn't get too much different chocolate candies because I already had some M&Ms and Reese's Pieces at home already. But this is just what I got. I know Nova and Leah love mostly like the fruity type of candies. So right now what I'm doing, I'm just building up my gingerbread houses. I'm actually doing this the day before the party because the icing has to get hard. Now the thing about buying the canned icing is a little it's a little soft. So if I would have made the buttercream myself, I could have made it a little thick. I mean, you know how canned icing is. Like I said, it was a little soft. So you're gonna see the gingerbread house might have a little structural issues here and there, but other than that, it's fine. But let me tell you guys about the history, kind of why this is a tradition. Like I said before in the beginning, I used to make these in school. We used to have the milk cartons. We put graham crackers around them, and that was just a fun time being a kid doing that. So as an adult, my best friend started a tradition where before we even had kids, she started a tradition where we would go to her house. She would make the gingerbread houses and we'd go over there and decorate them. And at the time, like the only kids around our families were my nieces. So I bring my nieces over to her house. Oh, there's my house all falling. Structural issues. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm gonna blame it on the frosting. I had to get into the groove of building the house. So anyway, I would bring my nieces over and we have just the cutest pictures of them when they were so tiny building their houses. And I mean, every year after we started having kids, we just made this a tradition to do it. And it's just so sad that now that I moved, we can't do it together anymore. I still try and carry on the tradition, do it with my kids, and it's something we look forward to. We just enjoy doing it. And I eat my house. I don't let it just sit there. Like after I made my house this time, my roof was eaten, okay, that night. So I don't just let it sit there. Anyway, I'm just giving you like a different point of view so you can see just how I'm making it. I made about 6 houses. My mother-in-law was in town, so she got to do it. And this was her first time actually making a gingerbread house. So it was special for her as well. Now, this is the day of our gingerbread party, and I'm just clearing off the table. I decided to cover the table with the brown paper I had. I didn't have any tablecloths, but I kind of wanted to just give it like a cute look. I had so many ideas and plans that I wanted to do for this, but I said, okay, I'm going to cover the table with this brown paper. Then I had this cute wrapping paper that I was going to put a strip going down to make it a little colorful. So you're going to see me adding that as well, and that's just going to be like what I use to cover the table. And I got this brown paper from Walmart. This is a roll I use. I used when I covered my counter to do my at-home cafe, which I have a video when I turn my kitchen into an at-home cafe. This is the same paper that I use. I actually found a roll of this paper at Ollie's, and it was 99 cents. And I picked up a roll of that as well because you can use this for so many different little craft projects. You could also use it to make those brown signs. I don't know if you guys have seen those signs where it's almost like a chalk sign that you paint on the brown paper, but they're really cute. I'm starting to really like this craft paper. So this is the pretty wrapping paper that I bought, and I almost actually didn't want to roll this paper out because when I started rolling it out, I was like, I want to use this paper for this. I don't know. It's like really pretty. So I just used it. It wasn't too much. I still have enough where I can wrap gifts with it, which is cool, but it added something. It was very pretty. I wish I could have found it as a tablecloth. And these are my finished houses. The next day, they're nice and strong. They're not falling over, no structural issues. They were all nice. So my plans was just to lay out everything for everybody, lay out all the candy on the table, let everyone just decorate, pick and choose whatever they want, be as creative as they want. That's why I love this activity, is that it's kind of like you can just see everyone's creativity spark. So I'm just, laying out all the candy that I have. And once you lay out everything that you have on the table, it's kind of like, whoa, I bought all this candy. I didn't realize it. I even had gummy bears, and I didn't realize, I forgot I had gummy bears, but those were used. Nova really used those gummy bears a lot. So anyway, I forgot I had those gummy bears. I ended up having like a lot of candy, but it wasn't expensive because I bought the candy for $1.24. And so that really helped out a lot. I had some battery operated candlesticks that I bought off Amazon. I added those to the table just to give it a nice little centerpiece look. And this is everyone just making their houses, being creative. And I put the icing on the table. It was fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.